Well, it is Take Out the Trash Tuesday. And my apologies, I will probably have some interruptions because the trash trucks are rolling through. And I also have a contractor coming over to work on my sink. So I have a couple of things going on and I got to keep my baby, Miss Sally, out here on the balcony with me while this goes on. So this could be a problem too, because there are at least two females who live in my neighborhood who have been seriously harassing me for years. And every time I resolve whatever it is they're complaining about at that moment, they have something new to complain about. So now it's your dog barks, right? But they actually have been coming to my house and antagonizing my dog when she's out here. So that makes her bark more. But let's cover what's going on here. One thing that I absolutely detest about the local universe is the getting involved in defaming their colleagues when that shouldn't be the story. I know that Keem has said that he wants them talking about things that are happening within the universe, like, I guess, a constant advertisement throughout the day about the other shows. I think that's a bad idea. Just my 2 cents. I think it's a bad idea because it's fomenting negative feelings for people within the universe rather than just looking at the numbers and putting them in a time slot that makes more sense. For example, there are certain hosts who are taking up 8 hours of showtime every day. And why can't you diversify that? Like, seriously, they are untalented and miserable people. They're all miserable, and they make that very clear on their shows, which is why I don't watch any of their shows at all. The Test is pretty much the only show I will watch on a regular basis. But because they're climbing, they're doing well, now they have to be the target. And I'll explain to you why this is a problem. But let's talk about this. Let's see. First of all, I'm cutting out all of the material where AMAC and Angie defamed Knightmare, leading up to this moment where Keem jumps on. So let's go.
I started all that. I woke up, I was watching, and I was tagging Knightmare in the chat. I was like, yo, you're getting exposed as being a scammer. He's like, where? I go, on Chubby.
Oh, yeah, he came in hot.
Yeah. And that's one thing you're not going to do is come over here and try to run the narrative over here. I mean, that's why she was...
You are colleagues, okay? You are not part of his reporting structure in this universe. And your answer to Chroma having a dispute over payment should have been, well, you need to report it to Keem. It's not up to you. It's not up to Billy and Xylee. It's not your problem. You guys are basically just using it as fodder because apparently you can't come up with anything to talk about on your show. All right.
That's why she came to us, because she's afraid to deal with him because of how he reacts. And I mean, it's no secret how.
Chroma was the person who jumped on Local Live and cried when Knightmare and Grimm were under the microscope for Grimm's comments. Grimm was the problem. He was the one who was downplaying the Holocaust. And Knightmare was, getting missed, the bullets that missed. I don't, what, that's a poor example given what's going on with Charlie Kirk. But he took a lot of damage for Grimm's behavior. Unrelated. Again, you are peers. It is not up to you to do this like this. And this is why I don't like seeing the other hosts jumping on shows and defending themselves. Like, I really don't want to see Gigi on every single show. I certainly don't want to see Scooter on every single show. I'd like for the shows to have their unique identities so that I can pick the ones that have entertainment value to me. But if you are constantly doing the drop-in, as we call it, when you have somebody just drop in, ring your doorbell, and they didn't tell you they were coming over. It's like, come on. I mean, this is a poor decision on Keem's part to have the entire universe circulate stories throughout the day. They're all like, have them do their own unique content because it's just repetitive. How can you watch that all day? How can you spend your entire day watching the same messaging over and over again?
He reacts to everything
in this fan base.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if he made that deal with her, he should definitely pay her. But let me just say this. Artists like this are going to be completely out of business because it's like AI is...
I know.
AI, it's done right away. You don't have to pay anyone anything. It's like
Yeah.
I this kind of this hits close to home because I've been on the internet for such a long time that we have constantly need thumbnail artists, this artist, that artist, and dealing with some of these people are hell. I'm not saying that this situation that she's hell or anything like that. I don't know enough about it to even make that judgment. But dealing with these people.
See, Keem is the businessman here. He's like, look, I'm not going to disparage her on the show. But in reality, his business mind is working right now and realizing that she has been a problem. She offered to do free artwork and is then backtracking and wanting payment for that free artwork. All right, let's pause. Okay, let's get back to it.
Is always like a mess. It's really, really hard to find good people that are fast, that can understand your vision and then do it in art. It's near impossible.
Well, and at this point, Chroma has shown that she is difficult to work with and that she wants to change terms, and she will loop you in by saying this is just a gift and other pieces you're going to have to pay for, right? So there was obviously some confusion going on, which Knightmare will jump back on. I skipped the part where they were just all yelling at each other, but I feel very firmly that in business matters, Your peers should not be getting involved like that. You should have referred her to Keem. Period.
But yeah, this is the number one reason why that job is gone. No one's gonna want to do that anymore.
Sure.
Especially as AI is getting better and better and better. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you find somebody, and she's so talented. You find she did the things, and we have all the proof, and she.
Oh, great. So are you gonna work with her? Angie, do you trust, based on how this story went down, that she won't change the terms on you? Do you feel like she's a reputable business person who you could actually engage for art? Like, does that make any sense to you?
I don't know. I don't understand, Kim. I don't understand
It's not that
why
much.
he can't just pay her for the work that he's using these art pieces.
Well, when's the last time that they had a conversation about it?
So the last screenshot she sent us was August 27th, her asking like what's going on with payment. He said that they talked in a voice chat after that, but
Wait. When you say August 27th, you're talking about just like days ago?
yeah.
And this has been going on
Since July.
Oh, what the hell? I thought maybe these are old DMs and he forgot about it or some shit. Oh, what the? Dude, what?
No,
No,
she's been left
they-
on red for like August 23rd, August 25th, August 27th, left on red.
You didn't find it at all suspicious that she reached out to you rather than Keem? This was a business relationship, ladies. I can't. I seriously, I can't. Like, if I was doing business with your network, I wouldn't be bringing my issues to you or to Billy and Xylee. I would be talking to Keem about it. Hey, we made an arrangement. I haven't received payment. Can you resolve this? Because, I am owed this much, right?
Yeah, and you know how long the Sister Butch the stained glass pieces have been on test. So
Oh yeah, a long time.
Mhm.
yep, and she just wanted, and he has that.
Okay. I'm going to try and
Yes.
explain once more.
Not calling me
If
a
I'm
retard
allowed
or
to.
not.
Well, just let me talk then. It's really simple, to be honest with you. The Sister Butch logo, she made for me out of just kindness, right? I said to her, wow, that looks amazing. Let's show it off. We'll put it on the test wall on the show. And I said, oh, you know what? It'd be cool. We'll make merch. And I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you my shares of the profit out of the merch store, and I'll give that to you. And she's like, yeah, awesome. And then I asked her if she could make a front logo for the shirt. She did. It's like a nice little circular logo. And then she made a logo for Grimm as well. Okay? I never asked for the Sister Butch thing. That was made by herself. And I appreciate that she did that, but that's it, right? Now, I have been trying since that day to get the t-shirt in question, put on that test store. I have literally backlogs of messaging Baja trying to get it sorted. Since when was it? Like May, June? And then, May it would have been. And then all the fucking drama kicked off. Then there was a whole thing with Chroma going on live. We separated. And I said to her, she said she didn't care about it. And I said to her, look, if you want payment, I'll pay you for it. And then she decided to say, oh yeah, okay, 150. I was like, okay, when I get the money, I'll pay you. Then I went back to her later on, and I said, look, I feel like I was a bit dramatic separating this. I want to go back to work because I generally do want to help small artists. Do you want to continue this? She said yes. I don't respond in DMs. I talk to people via voices. I speak to her in VCs. Where you don't see me responding is where I've spoken to her in VC.
And that's where he fucked up. because anytime that you are making a business transaction, you need to put it in writing. This is also where the Becky Boop universe has fucked up. That they had verbal agreements to perform within her network, and then she shit all over them. Get it in writing, folks.
Okay, including the last message, which is like, oh, can we go back to our old agreement? And I said, yes, absolutely. Fine. There's no worries at all. I've not been paid for the Sister Butch tea yet. It's been up for about a week. That's what I'm trying to explain.
But you told her July 9th, payment will come to you when I get paid at the end of the month.
And then she asked you on the 4th, I think, about it, and you said that you had not gotten paid.
I didn't get paid at that point. That's true.
When's the last time, Knightmare, when's the last time we did a merch payout? I think it was like June or July. Like, I can't.
The t-shirt for Sister Butch had only literally been released literally last week.
Okay. Well, regardless, I think we started paying out merch payments like quarterly now. So I think the last merch we got was April, May, June. Yeah, April, May, June was the last time I paid out in merch. So all sales on July, August, and at the end of this month, September, have not been even paid out to the creators yet. So we'll have to wait until we get to...
And this is why, Angie and AMAC, you screwed up. You should not have given her a platform, because this was a business relationship. You did not, just by reading text messages back and forth, it's clear that you guys don't understand business. Knightmare does not have a strong enough knowledge of business, but he apparently thought he would be paid for the merch and was not, but it wasn't even in the store yet. Wasn't even in the store yet. They text me all the time, you guys. I have so many appointments. I can't. Anyhow, point being is that they all should... This is supposed to be Keem's area of expertise, is the business model. And you're trying to turn this into content, and you don't even understand what is happening here. You have a parasocial fan who is leveraging the other shows to air her grievances that she's no longer favored by Knightmare. Do you see the problem with that? Oh my God, you guys.
October 1st, before you guys get a merch check.
But I think at this point, I mean, and maybe we can facilitate a conversation. She just wants to be done with this, and just the 150 and just be done. She doesn't want this held over her.
Maybe you should not facilitate that conversation, and you should let Keem handle it. Because clearly you have no business knowledge whatsoever. And you've apparently never been ripped off by a vendor before. Okay.
I didn't realize she had a problem. The last time I spoke to her, it was like, yeah, that's fine. This is the thing. This is
Okay,
twice
and when
in
was
this
the
situation.
last time you spoke with her, Nightmare? Don't. I can speak too. When was the
That's
last
fine,
time you
but, like-
spoke with her? I spoke with her yesterday.
I don't know, maybe like twice, maybe that day, maybe the day after that.
What day?
The day after the last message. I don't know when the last message was sent. When was that?
Oh,
August 27th.
Yeah, probably around that date, yeah.
okay.
I think Knightmare, it makes way more sense just to pay her flat, because then you own the damn thing. Use it forever.
Exactly.
It's yours.
I just thought, I don't know. I was just trying to do all right with it. That's all. I guess I fucked up. But I was just, I don't know.
Well, and he's probably, when doing his own accounting and filing his own taxes, being told to separate these streams of income. I can't with you guys. Holy crap. Are you going down the route of foodie beauty and not even paying your taxes? Do you have any understanding of itemizing business expenses? Are you for real, ladies? And I understand that Cafe is tearing into this morning too. So you guys going to make this, you see a show get successful and you just start tearing it down. Why?
I think, like, personally, me, I would not do, I'm going to give you royalties every time this thing. No, if I like something that's like some sort of art, like, I need to own it. Otherwise, I won't use it. Like,
Right.
And then it's done.
And it's done.
She has her money, you have your art, and that is, I mean,
and you don't have to talk to each other ever again.
Yeah, I'll get that over.
Knightmare, say 100. 100, I'll close the deal today. Negotiate it down.
No, I'll pay. I won't pay. If she wants the money for merch I didn't even ask for as well, that's fine. I'll pay her for it. I just don't care anymore. I just want this done. I was just trying to, like, help. That's all I'm trying to do. I was just trying to help fucking small artists. Okay, I fucked up a little bit with it. That's my bad, but that's legitimately all I was trying to do with that whole deal. And I fucked up with that.
Understand that. No, I totally get that. I just...
But, like, I just don't get why she hasn't reached out to me about it. Like, that's why I don't understand.
She is nervous about reaching out to you, Knightmare.
But why? Like, I haven't...
You're overpowering. Especially to somebody who's a little weaker. You are.
Okay, but no, like, I'm getting targeted for the situation of,
you
have a very
targeted.
strong... No, but listen, you have to understand. Now, it's getting to the point where it's like, well, because you're overpowering presence, people don't feel comfortable with you, so now we gotta fucking just expose you live on air about it rather than just talk to you. Like, what?
But it's already been live.
Yeah, and you ladies have demonized him, your colleague, in a business transaction that you should not have gotten your nose into at all, period. It should have only been involved with Knightmare and Keem, period. End of story. It's absolutely disgusting that you guys are going to use a topic like that to try and disparage him yet again. Was 3 months of that kind of torture not enough for you guys? I can't.
And talked about.
Yeah, but again, but what I don't understand is why isn't the last message that was shown, including the fact that she did speak to me in VC about it, being talked about on air as well?
How can I talk about VC? You can't prove what...
No, but why hasn't she mentioned that to you? No, but why hasn't she mentioned to you that she spoke to me and that was agreed upon? That's why I don't understand.
We'll ask her that now.
Okay. We'll ask her. But at the end of the day...
I don't care anymore, dude.
Honestly, she should be banned from the LCU. If she's going to be in there as a liability who could potentially rip off the talent, she should not be there.
All I know is, fuck it, I'll go back to using AI images because, this was fucking work. Last time we went through a whole lot of shit. Me being a fucking retard, I'm like, no, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get this figured out. So I want to help the girl. Like, I fucks with it. I genuinely want to help. And then this happens. I'm like, dude, you know what? No.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen of the court, as Knightmare's attorney, Knightmare is on record saying multiple times he wants to help small artists. That's why he hasn't paid her, because he knew that this would come out and she would get another round of promo for her amazing art. This is the third time that there's been a public display in the LCU showing her art. And I would argue that promotion is worth thousands. So actually, Chroma owes my client, Knightmare, about $1,900.
Now you sound like Becky. God.
All right. Let's just sort the payment out. I'll get it done in the next 24 hours. Keen, can we remove the T-shirt off the merch store?
You own it at that point.
No, I don't care though. It's just a terrible taste in the mouth. Like it's just not a good feeling to have that there. I'd rather be taken down.
I got a solution. Okay. Why don't I, and listen, this is no knock at you at all, Knightmare. Why don't I purchase it and then I own the art, right? You don't have to pay me, Knightmare. Nobody has to pay me back. I would just like to own the art.
No, I want to pay you. I said I'd pay you. I had no issue with that. I had no. Sorry. Go on.
I know, but like that would just solve the issue. It's in my store, right? It's been used on my shows and my programs. Why don't I just buy it and then we won't deal with small artists anymore? Because this is just a headache.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best solution.
Or if you do,
Yeah.
maybe have a written contract or something.
Right.
Like,
But
Where is Chroma? Is Chroma here? Where is she?
I know she works, so I don't know if she's awake right now or working, but she's around.
I was told that she would be
Listening, maybe, but
listening, so I haven't spoken with her today. But
All right,
that's what I
well,
saw last night.
I'll trust the Chubbies to facilitate the conversation with me and Chroma. Like, let's do a DMs or something.
That's a mistake, Keem. Your talent are not business people. That is a mistake.
Something
Okay.
in Discord with me, and then I will just pay for it today. It's being used. Knightmare. I get it, but it's really being used on my channels, right? They're not your channels.
Yeah, but like I said, I'd pay for it. I'd pay for it myself. That's no worries. It was the agreement that me and her made. Like I said, I just want to help out. Like, small creators, and like, I fucked up. But I wasn't trying to fucking scam anyone. I just wanted to fucking do something that I thought, like, in hindsight would be better. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, man, to be honest. I'm fucking done.
I understand that, but also you probably shouldn't have went out and promised an artist money in the first place, because it's like, it's being used on my stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you should have came to me and said, I want this special art. And then I would have directed you to one of the people that we actually pay to do art.
You know, the irony of this is that they've all pointed to this particular situation between Chromo and Knightmare as being an example of him forming parasocial relationships, when in fact it seems pretty clear that she is the one who manipulated the situation from the get-go. And sickening. She's going to lose clients, you guys. And it's all her own fault. Because nobody's going to want to do business with somebody that difficult.
You know, or something. You know, instead of like, this is just a bad look for my company, and it makes, and since it's been around and shown on my company for such a long time, I just want to pay it. Like, I really want to pay it and just be done with it. I don't want it to be a thing, you know?
No, and I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we will facilitate that, and then you can ask her if you want to ask her anything. But we'll definitely facilitate that.
Mm-hmm.
We just
I don't
presented
want any more.
everything.
I'll be honest with you,
from her.
out of like fear for the situations of going, I don't want any more conversation with her. So just like, if I can get a link, if like he wants to cover it fair, but if he wants me to cover, I'm more than happy to pay it myself. Just send me a link and I'll pay the fee.
How about this, Knightmare? I'll pay for the damn thing, and then I'll dock like half of it. What is it, $75? I'll dock half of it off your pay, even though I won't. Okay, how about that?
Wink, wink.
Like, dude, it's not. Look, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think. I don't think you fucked up. Things get lost. Like, you're having this DM conversation, then you're thrown into VCs. You're doing a million things right now. You got distracted. The plan keeps changing. Like, for me, because this makes me feel like squirrely, and I don't like it. I'd rather just pay the person and know that I own that art, and then we don't have to worry about it again.
No, you're right.
So.
Well, thank you guys.
All right, that's what we'll do. I'll try to get that done today. If you can just, link me up with that person. All right, what a great show.
Absolutely.
What a great show on Chubby. This is a good story. Happy ending.
We were doing one. Thank you. But thank you both for coming up. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, no bother.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Well, I think the moral of the story here is that Keem needs to set up a process for doing business with vendors. The talent should not be arranging that, especially when they can get taken advantage of because they don't have the same level of business knowledge as Keem does. There is no fucking way I would have let her railroad me like that. Oh, hell no. And I would have sued her for defamation based on going to the other shows and talking trash. You're lucky you're going to get paid, girl. Wow.